Hey everybody, Monkey Wrench Mike here. Today you are in for a treat because we are going deep into the bowels of the most hated Mercedes ever. Ooh! It's just gorgeous with girls. We are inside the Mercedes CL, and the issue that I have, and I haven't started the car, that's why it looks like a Christmas tree right there, is remember we cleaned out the transmission computer. We poured all that transmission fluid out, and then I just got a whole new computer and put it in, and I drove it around the parking lot. I thought it would work. No, didn't work. I have first gear, I have second gear, I have third gear, fourth gear is a big zero, okay? Yeah, no fourth gear. And so I want to find out what's going on. I think it's the conductor plate. I hope it is instead of the transmission. So what I've done is I've connected my computer here, and we're going to try to see if it's going to pick up anything that is going on. So we're going to select how these two are going to communicate, the car and the computer, and then we're going to give the old transmission a test. Okay, let's see if I can find out where that is, and then once it communicates and we have an issue. All right, what we have here is a failure to communicate. Okay, so anyway, we ran the diagnostics and we have three codes: P2502, P2200, and P220A. So I did a little research, okay, just sitting here in the car, and pardon the horrible handwriting, okay, but this P2502, the gear is implausible or transmission is slipping. The P2200, speed sensor 2 is faulty, and that's sensor Y3-6N2. Okay, the error code P220A is the speed comparison of Y3-62N2. See the same? Same. Or 6N3 is implausible. So I'm thinking it is this sensor right here, the speed sensor 2, Y3-6N2. But when I Google all of this stuff, it keeps coming back to the same issue, which is the, don't I look smart? Transmission conductor plate. Yeah, I think that's going to be our problem, but I am going to check all of those solenoids here. I am going to, do I look smarter?
Oh,
yeah. So I'm going to check all of those solenoids once I have the conductor plate off of the car. Okay, so we're going to do that. So that means we're going to lift the car up, and then we're going to get underneath it, and we're going to get dirty, which means I got to change clothes. Okay, let's get dirty. Let's get real dirty. Wow. Okay, that was kind of creepy. Welcome to my laboratory. All right, look how dirty and gross. All right? Yeah. She's leaking. Is it coming from? It actually could be coming from that electrical conductor, okay? The electrical connector. So what we've got is a T30 right here. We're going to drain the transmission fluid. Then I'm going to go around here and take off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts. Lower the pan, and then I'm going to take off some more bolts for the conductor plate. All right, but it is grody under here. All right. So we're going to start with a little drainage. Doesn't that sound like fun? Let's do some drainage. And I've already loosened that up. Most of the time when I do this, these things are stripped, and it's very difficult to get off. But this one was not so. All right, let's see how bad the transmission fluid looks. Now remember, I've already changed it, so it should not be too bad. Here we go. Okay. Okay. That's not bad. Where's my green little thing? Okay, we're going to let this drain, and then we're going to do some fast speed, removing the transmission pan, the tranny pan. Now that it has drained out about 642 gallons of transmission fluid, there is a lot in there. I mean, a lot. What you want to do is you want to remove 8 of the bolts. There's 4 there. There are, well, 10 minus 4. There are 6 over here. There's one in the middle, kind of up a little bit off of the other ones. So remove 8 of the bolts. Then I want you to go inside and get your wife's best cookie pan, okay? Yeah, the best cookie pan, the Teflon, the one she uses for your favorite chocolate chip cookies. And put a couple of rags on it, okay? Because it's gonna look like that, all right? Now, we have 2 more of these little T30 bolts to remove. Then I'm going to gently place the valve body into the cookie sheet. Okay, see, I use this because there's still transmission fluid lurking up there, and for me the front one kind of comes out easy. Let's see what happens here. And this thing is heavy, so be careful when you take these last 2 out. It's got some mass to it. Okay, so we'll take this one out. There's one. And then we'll come up here. Oh, my elbow's in the way. Okay. And take this one out. And then we're going to carefully lay it in the cookie sheet that has a couple of towels there. Okay, see how more is coming out? See how much fun this is? Yeah. If you like the smell of burned transmission fluid, this is the job for you. Yeah. This is fun. Don't do it barehanded either, because it's gross stuff. Okay, still turning, still turning, still turning, still turning. Come on. And we got it. Okay. Oh my goodness, this weighs a ton. Okay. Now, get all these little bolts out of the way. And you're just going to lay down right there, my pretty. Look at that. Okay. Now, while we're up here, see this little notched thing right here? Okay, there is a pin in the valve body, and you want to make sure it goes in the little notch closest to the rear of the car. Okay, that's your gear selector, and that is where you want it to be. Okay, what I do sometimes too is I kind of clean this up, because you want a nice clean surface when it comes time to put on the new transmission pan gasket, if you're going to do that. Remember, I changed this already, so this isn't too bad at all. But I do want it nice and clean again. Okay, just to make sure we get a good sealing surface and no more leaks. I might just get another one because I was leaking pretty badly, and I don't like to do that. Leaking is not polite. Okay, ready? Okay, I'll see you at the workbench. All right, since I don't live at the same house, look at that. I actually have a little bitty workbench. I don't do this on the washing machine anymore. Okay, so anyway, this is what we're replacing, okay? This piece of plastic with all these little things, these little metal things going around right through it. So to get this off, what we want to do, everything is literally a T30, okay? So you unscrew these, which is really easy to do. Okay, I've already loosened them up because they were on there pretty good. But once you get them loose, these things come off very, very easily. And you want to make sure that you do not get these confused and out of place when you put it all back. Okay? And I'm going to show you something here in just a second. Remember, we had that one component wasn't talking to the other one. It was implausible or something like that. I'm going to show you which one that is. Okay? So what I do is I take this out, I put it right there, okay? Then all you have to do is kind of wiggle these guys, which is easier to do when your hand isn't on a camera, okay? So there's one solenoid. Then we have another one. Let me hold it here with my other hand. Okay, maybe not. Then I'll put another one here. and another one right there. Okay, and then kind of go in order. You sit there. Come on, little buddy. You go right there. I'll move this up a little bit. Make it all nice and neat, like Kent Boersma says. I do love Mercedes Source. I like his son getting involved in the action too. Okay, this one goes right there. And this one goes right there. Okay, have you seen them try to figure out, what is his name? Digby. Their latest 300D is named Digby. And the son is trying to figure it out. So Kent, if you could watch my videos and help me with some of this, that would be terrific. Okay, so I can't get that out. Okay, so I'm going to do that when the camera's off. But remember, it was Y3 / 6N3 and 6N2 that weren't talking. Remember? Those are these two things right here. This is N3, this is N2. My extensive research, I Googled it, okay, shows me that these two things are not talking. Okay, well, maybe that's why I need a new conductor plate. Okay, if you want to look underneath, you ready? Oh, look. Oh, okay, it could be dirty. These things could be, I don't know. But that's why this thing has to come off. So basically, you just kind of loosen this tab here. There's another tab over here. And you lift it up, and you got the whole valve body exposed. Okay, so I'm going to do that after I get this son of a gun off, because he does not want to come up. Come on, little dead gummit. Okay, we'll do that. I'm going to turn off the camera. I'm going to say 47 cuss words, and then I'll be back. There we go. Look how dirty and grody it is. Okay, now right here it says Mercedes-Benz. Okay, and for these things you want to stick with the Mercedes, not get the other ones that are less expensive. So I went on Amazon, and it said genuine Mercedes part numbers and all that kind of stuff. And so when I got it, see, I mean, it looks exactly the same, except I couldn't find Mercedes on there anywhere. Okay, so I wrote the guys, and they said, well, they bought the last of a dealer's stock, and they had to remove the Mercedes name for some reason or another. But look, okay, see how that's been kind of ground out? Look right here, see? Mercedes, okay? Ground out. So maybe this is, I don't know. It came in a Hudson box. I thought Hudson went away a long time, but it says genuine, made by Dave. Yeah, see right there. Genuine, made by Dave. Good job, Dave. Thanks for giving me this part. Okay, so all this does is simply snap on, just like the other part snapped off. Okay, super easy to do. There's a clip here, there's a clip there, and it goes on. And then all you got to do is reinstall. Ooh, nice snap. All of your little parts. Okay, but I'm going to test them first because I want to make sure that all these little solenoids actually work. Okay, I want to lift this up and make sure that it snaps. Come on. Okay, we'll do that later because I don't want to get too greasy because I still have to work on those. So I'm going to show you how we're going to test those. Okay, we've done it before in another video, but it's super easy to do, and we're going to listen for a little click. Please don't hate because I've got limited space, but I have 6 little solenoids that I want to test. Okay, so this is the solenoid right here, and all you have to do is touch one side to positive and one side to negative. So right over here, so I've got our old battery, I got these little test leads lined up too, and all I'm going to do is touch it and listen for a click. Okay, here we go. You ready? Oh, look. Okay, one is good. We'll do this one. Okay, that's a click. That counts. We'll do this one. Okay, well, that's a big click. Okay. We'll do this one. Oh, hopefully you guys can even see. I'm not even trying to include you. Sorry. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Okay. That's another one that's good. 2 more. Okay, here we go. Dadgummit. This is really getting old. Okay. Okay. And one more. The background's a little too bright. Sorry. Sorry. So I'll go like here, here, and here. Okay. So I'm going to call that a win. All of these things click. Okay? So what we have to do, super easy. Okay? Remember we got this from here. So we're going to attach this one. And then we attach that one. And then we're going to go boom, 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 and boom, 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 boom. Okay? I'm going to clean them up. I'm going to attach them, and then we'll tighten them down with those little T connectors right there. Okay? Everything's T30. T cool, okay? T assume. Haha! All right, now that we've got that all torqued up and everything is good, the valve body is good. This is the transmission electrical connector, okay? These are common to fail all the time because the little gaskets get hard, and then that's how the transmission fluid gets up into the computer. Okay, that's a 7mm bolt right there, and it doesn't go very far, and it doesn't take very much to strip it out. So you want to put it in, and then tighten it up, and then put your electrical plug in, and then you want to tighten it up, okay? Super easy to do. You just got to make sure you kind of push it in there pretty good and make sure that both of those O-rings stay on. Okay, I'm not going to show you how to do that because that's a big PETA, all right, to show the camera and do this at the same time. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this on, and then I'm going to do the transmission pan, put the filter, put the gasket on. Not a big deal, okay? Anybody can do that. And then we're going to tighten it up, and then we're going to take it for a drive, okay? Easy, easy, easy. You folks can do this. I know. I've got confidence. Okay, we are inside the car, so what we're going to do now is clear the codes. Okay, hopefully we'll get this thing working again. OBD2 interface. Error erase. Go down to the transmission. EGS. Let's just kind of see what happens. Communicate. Please talk to each other. Please be nice. Please erase the codes, and please have all the gears. How about that? Huh? How about that? Okay, module memory erased. Okay, we're going to take it for a ride. See what happens. Okay, we're going to see if we get another gear. It's a little chilly. Holy guacamole. Yeah. Okay, little car, please switch gears. Give me several gears. Give me all the gears. Okay, let's see what happens. That's probably 2, 3. Getting all the gears. Maybe got to clear it again to see what's going on. And I know that hood thing is the deal. Okay. It's another day and I have another idea. So what I have both of the transmission computers from this car and that car right there. And look, there's only 1 digit difference, okay? Let's see if I can give you a better shot, okay? 032 545 30 32. And then I have 29, 32. Okay, this is to the O1 or O2, and this is to the O2 or O3. I forget the years, I'm sorry. I'm getting old, and this just doesn't work like it used to. So let me tell you one thing though, when we put the newer transmission into the older car over there, it doesn't even start. It won't start with this one. So I'm going to try to find out what happens when we put this transmission, okay, into this car, and we'll see if it makes a difference in the way that it drives. So let me kind of open this up, and then we'll see what happens if I get fourth gear or not. And other than this, I don't know what's wrong. Maybe it's mechanical and I need a transmission, which would make me very upset. Ooh, yeah. This is really hard to do with one hand. Okay, so that's a car part that I got. Look at that. UPS. That was a nice box when it started. By the time it got to me, it looked like that. Yeah, thanks guys. So let's put this in. We're just going to put it in right here. We'll put this in. Hopefully, it will give me another gear, and then I can drive once I get a new computer. So, thanks Mercedes. They give you no room with these wires at all. You really got to get in here and cry. All right. Come on. Oh. Ouch. You're still not connected. Dadgummit, this is hard. Come on. All you got to do is go in right here. Oh, come on. This is getting old. Okay. There's the click. Okay. So what we're going to do, put the coffin top on. Put the coffin top on the right way. Oh, this makes me upset. Okay, screw it. That's good enough. Okay. Hopefully, the car will start. And we're going to do this live. Well, live to tape as we used to call it. And we'll see. Okay. Is it going to start? No. See? Nothing. See? Okay, so that proves you have to have the right transmission computer in the right car, or this does nothing. So, boys and girls, what have we learned? Not very much about this car. A lot of work for nothing, but we have learned that you have to have the right transmission computer or the car won't start. So, what's wrong with my stupid CL500? I don't know. I'm thinking it might just be mechanical. I think maybe fourth gear, the teeth or something went so like that. So I'm going to have to consult an expert, or maybe one of you guys out there is an expert, and you can kind of clue me in on what is actually happening here. So please like, please subscribe, which should be on this side, right? I think the button's going to be right below here, I think maybe. Okay, but that's going to do it for now. If you know what's going on, if you're good with the W220, the W215, maybe you know more than this old man does, please help me. I'd love to get another gear working in this car so I can take it on the highway. All right? That's going to do it for Monkey Wrench Mike, guys and girls all over the world. Thank you very much. See ya.